Hey everybody, here to talk about Tesla here, primarily about their Model 3, which is going to be their first mass-produced vehicle, and they're having problems as usual. Elon Musk unveiled the Model 3 back in March of 2016, and right away customers started lining up to put down $1,000 deposits. Then he announced in May 2016 that he was moving up Tesla's production plans by 2 years, which is kind of insane because they are already having difficulties. He said they were going to build 500,000 cars annually by the end of 2018, which would be a five-fold production increase in 2 years. He said, again, Elon Musk, he said that 100,000 to 200,000 Model 3s would be produced in the second half of 2017. Well, 2017 just ended, and they ended up delivering 1,770 Model 3s, which is a tiny fraction of 100,000 to 200,000. They produced a total of 101,000 total vehicles in 2017, including all their models. So they're way behind schedule. And this past August, Tesla said they would achieve a manufacturing rate of 5,000 Model 3s a week by the end of 2017. Then in November, they came back and said, no, we will reach 5,000 Model 3s a week by the end of March 2018. Then, on January 3rd, 2 weeks ago, they came back again and said, we'll hit 5,000 Model 3s a week by the end of June 2018. So they keep pushing it back a quarter. Now, some customers have now been waiting almost 2 years for their vehicles. Competitors are going to start taking advantage of this because as Tesla has these production problems and can't get the product to the customers, other vehicle makers like GM are going to eat them alive. Another big problem, there's the $7,500 tax credit for electric vehicles, and so the Model 3 was going to be a mass-produced vehicle with a price tag of $35,000. And so if a customer buys a $35,000 Tesla, then they get a $7,500 tax credit. Well, because of the delays, this is going to be a problem because this tax credit is good for up to the first 200,000 electric vehicles produced by a particular automaker. So this tax credit is going to get used up by the Model S and the Model X SUV vehicles by Tesla. So by the time, if they ever do get the Model 3 mass produced, that tax credit will be already phased out, and so that will be a less incentive for customers to buy the Model 3. Also, Tesla is expected to burn through $4.2 billion in cash in this year, and will probably raise another $2.5 billion in an equity offering, meaning they're going to further dilute the current shareholders, which isn't good. Now, a famous former GM vice chairman named Bob Lutz, he's known as Mr. Detroit, he said, he basically just came out and said Tesla is going to go out of business. They won't make it to 2019. He said there is nothing unique about Tesla that other automakers cannot duplicate. There's just no secret sauce, secret recipe. There's no secrets Tesla has that other automakers don't have, that they can't replicate. And he said these lithium batteries that Tesla is using, all automakers are using these. In fact, he said GMs have a longer range and are lower cost. So GM already has an advantage. And he said the business model is bad. The cars are being sold below cost. You just can't survive as a business if you're selling your product below the cost of it. And again, he says they're just not going to make it to 2019. So, and he's right when he says you can't really trust what they say anymore, because they keep saying making promises and then breaking those promises. So I just don't see. If I were in Vegas, I'd probably be on Bob Lutz's side and bet that Tesla won't see 2019 because they're just all they're doing is burning through money. And like he says, every time they have a goal they're supposed to reach, then he comes out with a new electric semi, or he says, I'm gonna dig a tunnel under Los Angeles, and doing this and that, keeps deflecting the attention to something else. But time will tell, so we'll see. And actually, I don't wish Tesla to go out of business. I like Elon Musk and I wish them luck, but it's not looking good.